It's Ash from Super Videos, back for another video for Season 10 of The Walking Dead. In this video, we're going to be looking at the latest sneak peek that they released for the premiere of Season 10, as well as a new thing that they released, which is rare and they don't really do that on The Walking Dead, and that's a table read. So they actually gave us a sneak peek of a table read from the premiere. Now, for those of you that have AMC Premiere, you can actually watch the table read when the premiere airs for Season 10 on October 6th. With that said, I'm gonna jump right into the sneak peek and the table read. There isn't really anything there for me to break down, but I'm gonna talk about it a little bit. Now, this video is gonna be broken into two components. The first component is going to be strictly just looking at the sneak peek and the table read. The other video that I'm gonna release after this, it's gonna look into a little bit of, I don't know if you want to call it speculation, spoilers, whatever. It's borderline spoilers, so that's why I don't want to put it on this video, but it's nothing that has really come out as a spoiler. It's just putting the pieces together. You could figure out a few things about the premiere specifically, and the opening minutes of the premiere actually. But with that said, this is going to be part 1 of 2. So I'm just going to look at the sneak peek and the table read. So as we can see, this is a table read. We have Seth Gilliam as Father Gabriel. We have Josh McDermott, who plays Eugene. We have Christian Serratos, who of course plays Rosita. And they're basically reading through the dialogue of a scene from the premiere. So we have another shot here so we can see all the characters around the table. Now, this is something they don't usually do on The Walking Dead. They actually don't do it ever. So it is very interesting. Now, I'm not saying that I'm going to be interested to see a table read of every single episode, but I think here and there it would be interesting to see episodes like that. But what I found very interesting is that there are some important characters that are missing. Maybe they're just missing from this shot of everyone around the table, but I'm just going to go around whoever we can see. So we have, and I'm going to refer to them by their character names here, but this is Siddiq, we have Rosita, we have Eugene, Father Gabriel, not sure who this is, not sure who this is, this, I don't know. This is Greg Nicotero, the director of many of the episodes. We have the new showrunner, Angela Kang. We have the previous showrunner, Scott M. Gimple. Interesting that he is there. We have another of the producers. I'm drawing a blank on their name right now. We have Alden. We have Magna. We have Yumiko. We have Connie. We have Jerry. We have Daryl, and Carol is beside him. You can see her on a different shot. We have Judith. We have, I don't know who this is, but I think Michonne, maybe not. But then we have Aaron here and some other people in the background who are basically part of the crew. They're not any of the actual actors on the show. Then this shot, which again shows Father Gabriel, Eugene, Rosita, and Siddiq. Now, like I said, they're going through a scene from the premiere, and they actually took that exact scene that they're showing here as part of the table read, and they released it as a sneak peek. So the sneak peek, it matches up exactly with what we see here, with the exact same dialogue. Then we have this shot, we have Daryl and Carol, I mentioned earlier, they're together. And then we have this shot, which again is the same people that I just mentioned. And then it jumps into the actual sneak peek. Now, there isn't too much to say about this sneak peek. So we have Eugene talking to Siddiq about warming up milk for the baby Coco, Siddiq and Rosita's baby, and they're just going back and forth. There's a little bit of comedy there, and of course, anytime you have Eugene around, it's very easy to throw in comedy, but we have some charts and tables and graphs and things like that that shows the growth of the baby. So it's basically Eugene is trying to document these graphs and charts to make sure the baby's growing fine and everything like that, which is pretty cool. So we have Eugene and Siddiq talking. Father Gabriel enters the scene, but he doesn't say anything. And then that's where Rosita comes in and basically calls Eugene out and tells him that, you know, the baby, it's not a science experiment. You can't just boil everything down to charts and graphs and things like that. And then at the end, Siddiq basically thanks Eugene, but tells him he's probably not going to use most of it or any of it. And that's basically where the sneak peek ends. So it was a cool sneak peek. It doesn't reveal too much or anything at all. But I think putting this together with the table read, that's what makes this interesting and cool. But the sneak peek in itself doesn't have anything special. But with that, that's all I wanted to share with you in this video. again, stay tuned for the video that I'm going to release right after this one, which is going to bring in a little bit of speculative / borderline spoiler information about the premiere and the opening minutes of the premiere. And in that video, we're going to put a few things together in order to piece together what could potentially be the opening of the premiere of season 10. Now, one other thing I do want to mention before I end this video is that we will have to skip our Q&A for today, but don't worry, we're going to push that Q&A to tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm going to be doing a Q&A. I will tell you ahead of time on Twitter and on Facebook when that's going to be. I don't know the exact time, but I will be pushing the Q&A from today to tomorrow, and I'll let you know way ahead of time when that's going to be so you guys know, and hopefully you guys can join. But the Q&A for today is going to be pushed to tomorrow, so I won't be doing a Q&A for today. That's basically it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for part 2 of this video, which is going to contain some spoilery or borderline spoiler information. See you next time for another super video. If you like what you see, press like, subscribe for more content, and press the bell button to receive notifications for daily uploads.